Good evening, valued guest, and welcome to the gardens. My name is Fawn. How can I help you today? Yes, it does look like morning, doesn't it? But then again, it always does here. This place is a place of magic. It can be whatever we need it to be. If we wanted the rain, we could make it rain. But I prefer clear skies, clear minds. The majority of what I do here is guided meditation. Maybe some mild hypnosis, but my absolute favorite is the Learning to Love Yourself class. I know, not as sketchy as a couple of the other classes, but it is truly my favorite. Some people actually have to be told that they're worth it. In fact, I used to be one of them. I didn't have a typically bad childhood, but there were certain requirements of my upbringing. It was my job to be happy. Now I know that doesn't sound like much, but I was never allowed to feel sad, or mad, or really anything else. Honestly, it messed me up a little bit. We need emotions. No emotion is a bad emotion. There is no such thing. But instead, I think we need to learn how to manage it all. Think about it. You know someone who is very annoying because they're very, very happy all the time. And see, that is not considered a bad emotion, but too much of anything is too much. Anger is not bad. Sadness is not bad. We need it all. Here I am going off on a rant again. But it needs to be said. All emotions are good. We just need to learn how to control them. Ah, I can see it in your eyes. You're in desperate need of the Learn to Love Yourself class. Well, too bad for you. That ended at 3 p.m. this afternoon. And there won't be another until... I do believe it is a holiday weekend. So I think I could fit you in 2 weeks from now. I joke. No. We can do it now. It is totally no problem. It's not even a full class. I just do it whenever people need to hear that they are, well, they're people. Let's begin with your first lesson. Thinking about yourself is not selfish. I know. That sounds, how do you say, oxymoronic? No, that is not what I meant. I meant it sounds wrong. Thinking of yourself is selfish. That is the textbook definition of selfish. But it is not. Only thinking of yourself and doing what is best for you in all times, that is selfish. Pointedly doing something that will hurt someone else just because it makes you feel a little better, that is selfish. What is not selfish is treating yourself without treating another person. You don't always have to treat another person. It is nice, but it is not a requirement. You deserve a treat too, and you don't always have to get someone for someone else. Enjoying life in general is okay. You can do that. Go ahead. Indulge in something once or twice. Don't overdo it. Overdoing anything is bad. But spending money on something that is stupid no one likes, but you like it, that is fine. Enjoy the things you enjoy. It is not a waste of money or time or effort if you enjoy it. You're not spending that time, that effort, that money on the thing itself. Not all the time. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. You're buying the enjoyment. You're buying the experience. You're buying that little dose of happiness in your brain. That's what you're buying. That's what you're spending your time on. That is what you're doing with your life. And that is okay. It is okay to enjoy life. You don't always have to put everyone else first. Because if you do, that can lead to you never having your own time. It is not selfish to think of yourself. Yes. Now, let's get to the self-confidence part. No one likes this part because they always think it'll never work for them. But it can. It can work, but only if you want it to. You can't be expected to not put in any effort into yourself. It doesn't always have to be major. When people are depressed, they will forget to take care of themselves. They really will. And perhaps you have. It's okay. You don't need a million things to do in one day. No. And you can't just start. You should start small. Something with not as much commitment. Let's give an extreme example. Let's say a person has been depressed for years and they haven't brushed their teeth. Not once. Yeah, this is gross, but it can happen. When people are depressed, self-care goes out the window. They believe themselves not to be worth the effort. Well, you are. You don't have to do anything extreme. You don't have to do 20 different sets of brushing your teeth with, what do they do now? Charcoal, I believe? That can't be healthy. Anyway, you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to whiten your teeth. Brush your teeth once a week. Set an alarm. Pick a day. Pick a time. And no matter what you're doing, drop whatever it is and go brush your teeth. You don't have to do anything big. Once you get the hang of that, you can start doing other things. Move it to twice a week. Move it to every day a week. It can take months, it can take years. You're rebuilding yourself. It doesn't matter. As long as you are taking care of yourself. That is important. That is very important. Soon enough, you'll be brushing your teeth twice a day, every day. You'll be flossing. You'll be rinsing your mouth with... Okay, I see the metaphor has gone too far. But maybe skincare. Let's do that. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to buy $20 moisturizer every single day. No. Just take a washcloth, pick a day, Do it once a week. Do it once a month. Do it once a year. But do it. Learn that you are worth it. You are worth the effort. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter who you've been. All that matters is that you learn that you are worth it. Perhaps you're thinking of something that you did in the past, something that is cruel, unusually so. Perhaps you made a mistake, something very small, but it bothers you every single day. Well, take a deep breath and release. That's not who you are anymore. And if it is, you have the power to change it. You are in control of your life. You can change it at any moment. You can be the person you want to be. You can be the person worthy of the effort. But you have to put in the effort to maintain it. Yes, the past can be painful, and it can seem like you are lost, like you've been lost, you've been in a haze your whole life. But you should not let your situation or your past or people in your past control you. You can be what you want. Take time, look in the mirror, go into the mirror and find one thing to like about yourself. It does not have to be major. Pick one thing. Maybe you like the color of your hair. Maybe you like the color of a very specific eyelash on your eye. Find it. Compliment yourself. Learn to love who you are. You don't have to be perfect. Perfect doesn't even exist. It'll change. It always changes. Life changes. But learning to love yourself, that is a choice. And you can do it right now. I see you've got a lot to think about now, don't you? I go on rants every day. I just don't want anyone else to suffer the way I had. I worked in self-pity for so long. I hated myself. I always felt like I was told to hate myself. But I never was. Not really. But all my anxiety, it overwhelmed me, and I got locked in a self-hating pattern. I didn't brush my teeth for 2 years. It was gross, I know. But I made myself better. I'm brushing my teeth twice a day, every day. And I enjoy it. I enjoy looking at the mirror and loving the person I see. Loving who I am. It doesn't matter that I have freckles or that I have bumps on my skin or big pores or scars. That does not matter. Because I am a wonderful person. And it is not selfish to say that you are a wonderful person. It is not conceited. It's conceited if you can't recognize your flaws. But it is not conceited to love yourself. It is okay to love who you are. And if you don't, if you can't, if you absolutely cannot love yourself, become the person who is worthy of love. Become the person who is worthy of your own love. I believe in you. I know because I have been there. And I dug my way out. And here I am giving you a shovel. I won't pull you out. I won't drag you out. Because all you're going to do is dig yourself deeper. And you can dig yourself deeper right now. Or you can dig your way out. Is that the right metaphor? Nah, it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm trying to say. Fun is a little awful sometimes. It's okay. I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But one thing that I will not let anyone get away with anymore is not loving themselves the way they deserve. Recognize your flaws, work on the ones that you can work on, and then learn to love the things that you can't. That is the best advice I can give. At least this late. It actually is evening, isn't it? I am very tired all of a sudden. I always work myself up. And I take naps whenever I please. Because honestly, who is going to stop me? Oh, are you talking about the, what was her name? I can never remember. The person who brought me here. All she wanted me to do was take care of her garden, and yeah, she gave me free reign over the place, actually. Funny enough, she's the one who gave me this advice in the first place. She didn't help me, really. She just looked at me and said, "Why do you hate yourself?" I had never talked to this woman. I got defensive. I got angry. But later I realized she was right. I sought her out. I'm going off on another tangent. I do believe it is time for you to go to bed. You've got something to think about now. And who knows? Maybe through my nonsense and my repeating and everything, perhaps what I said has gotten into you. At least, that's all I can hope for. Everyone deserves love. It doesn't matter who you are or who you were. You deserve your own